Welcome back, Dia 1 Club. Today, we discuss type 1 diabetes genetics. Stay tuned. Hi, are you type 1 diabetes patient planning to make your junior? Published genetic type 1 diabetes rate is 0.5% from non-type type 1 diabetes parents and 5% from one type 1 diabetes parent. These numbers are not reliable because the sample size of these were not enough, and people publish very conservative figure to avoid responsibility. It's like Schrodinger's cat. If not, it's 0%. Otherwise, it's 100%. I have type 1 diabetes and my son also has type 1 diabetes, so it's 100%. My sister has type 1 diabetes and her 3 kids out of 4 kids has type 1 diabetes, so it's 75%. Nobody tells you the high probability of type 1 diabetes inheritance. You might search for the wrong, hopeful, lowest genetic rate, which will encourage your childbirth, but I will tell you differently. I don't want to discourage your baby plan as the same disease fellow, but I want to say, be prepared. Do not gamble with your child's life with the inaccurate data and wishful thinking. If you think it's worth giving to your descendants your personality, look, and spirit, then you can have your child. Don't assume the highest just assume the highest probability of type 1 diabetes inheritance and make decision. Forget about miracle or good luck. It is good to have a baby if you still want to have one, even the type 1 diabetes occurrence is 100% sure, because you're prepared for it. If you think your life with type 1 diabetes is manageable and valuable, you can have a child otherwise. No. I never regret that I made type 1 diabetes son. I had checked the type 1 diabetes genetic rate when I was pregnant at 0.5% a decade ago, when I was preparing a baby and believed it, but the genetic rate has been increased by more than 4% since then, and it's getting bigger thanks to successful type 1 diabetes management and marriage. Numbers of type 1 diabetes increased. Even I had known the real probability is higher than 50%, I would have decided to have a child. It's worse to live lonely without my kid. Besides, I don't think the life would be happier or more valuable without type 1 diabetes. My son fortunately agrees it. What's your decision in case 100% sure inheritance of type 1 diabetes? Thanks for watching. Next time we can talk about love as type 1 diabetes patients. See you next time. Bye bye.